think I did this right. We are going to find out. All right. I think we're good. I haven't just done a YouTube stream, so I have no idea if you can even hear me. I have no idea what I'm doing. There. That should be good. We're gonna go ahead. I don't want to make a super chat goal. I don't care what that is, honestly. The main thing that I would like to do today, if possible, is get to memberships, because then that'll unlock more emotes, and that means that I can probably do some more fun stuff on here. Eventually, that is what I would like to do. But I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and get the editing software pulled up, and then we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Hopefully I am able to be heard. Hopefully everything is going good. Like I said, I've never just done a YouTube stream, so I have no idea if I did it correctly. However, I did shave my beard today, so that's something new. Scene. Okay. Yeah. So I can still see myself, so I'm assuming that means that I have done things correctly at this point. Hello, little bit, my wife. What am I looking for? That's right. So my videos typically run about 30 minutes long, so what I go ahead and do is the first thing is I just put the music, I do like a free lo-fi non-copyright mix. I just put that on a small loop. This way I don't have to worry about it. Hello, Aaron! How are you? You goobery goober? And then this is what I recorded today. How is the library treating you? Miss got promoted because she's a bouse? Oh, what commissions do you have this time around? Tell me more, tell me more. Like, does he have a car? And then we can go ahead and get started. Now, it's going to be trippy because you'll be listening to me while also listening to me. So I will try not to talk over myself while this is going on. We'll see how well I do. I don't know. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see what happens. I haven't done an editing stream on Twitch or YouTube for probably about 6 months. Not that I don't want to, but that time is very difficult to come by. But I figure if I can go ahead and at least get some of this done tonight, then that means that that is a little bit less that I'm going to have to worry about tomorrow. Ideally, I want to get back to streaming twice a week constantly. Work will obviously sometimes make that a little more difficult than I would like it to be, but it's a way for me to be able to continue to grow the channel. You know the whole drill. Hey, we got one more member. Thank you. I appreciate it, even though it's coming out of my bank account, but that doesn't matter. So now we only need one more member to be able to unlock some more emotes. So that'll be really awesome. I don't know why it's set at 4, but that sounds adorable and I love it. That is super cute. You did do the thing. That's why you have a nifty little Pokeball next to your name now. So when people become a member, when they're a member for the first month, it's a Pokeball, 2 months Great Ball, 3 months Ultra Ball. I think it's then 6 months is a Beast Ball, and then 12 months and onward is a Master Ball. I may adjust that kind of going forward as the channel gets a little bit more members and longevity. But yeah, now you have a little badge, and you also get access to the emotes when you're in my chat. I think you can use them. You might be able to use them outside of my server, like in other people's videos and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure. Please do. I'd love to see it. I always like looking at your crochet stuff because you do a really good job. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am Kaboom, and today we're going to see if I can beat the game Pokemon Fire Red with only Kabuto. Spoiler alert, I did this before with the Pokemon challenges that we're revisiting, and we did actually beat the game. Last time I was at level 77, so this time I want to see if we can beat the game at a lower level. Kabuto, as you already know, is the better of the 2 fossil Pokemon. I stand by that. Helix believers may try to tell you, but in all fairness and seriousness, they are both very good. With Kabuto, you swap Ammonite's special attack. Alright, and then from here, I always make sure to go ahead and grab stats from whoever I happen to be doing a challenge with. This way, y'all can actually see what the hell I'm talking about for once. I got a bug in my margarita. Seems bad luck won't leave me alone. I got a woman I'm trying to drink away, and I got a long, long way to go. You are helping. Oh my god. Is that the super chat thing? I think it's a super chat. I don't know why I don't know why I got an alert for the member thing, but not the super chat thing. That's weird. As you can tell, I am a huge professional here and know exactly what's going on at all times. Oh my god, Aaron, that's adorable! Oh. It's so cute. Oh my god. Why is this so good? That's so... Ah, I love it. How long have you been, like, doing crochet stuff? Oh, it's too stinking cute. I absolutely love it. To the physical attack, and you make it a little bit more defensively tanky. There will be some special moves that we need, such as Surf and... Lady B's playing Fallout 6, go bug her. Doopy 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 ba. Feels like forever mood. I mean, it's as long as I've known you, and we've known each other like 35 years, so... Grab Return, and 1 or 2 other physical moves. If you look at the moveset, it's almost identical to Ammonite. Boop-a-doo. So, is there a, like, reason that you got into it, or trauma, or something like that? Because I feel like more often than not, anybody that I've talked to that is like that knows how to crochet did not pick it up for fun. They go, "Yeah, I witnessed a horrible crime and this has been the only way to help me cope." Like nobody ever has a happy story about learning how to crochet. But we'll still have plenty of options as we get into the game. Like last time, we're going to go ahead and give our rival Bulbasaur, since that'll likely be the hardest for us to face. And in the interest of honesty here, I did actually do a reset for a better nature and ability. My first roll, I got a nature that would actually hurt us more than help us. And we also got the ability Swift Swim. If this were Pokemon Emerald, where weather would actually make a difference, I would have kept it. But in this case, it didn't do anything. The next roll, though, that we get on nature is a lot better. Okay, get that. So I'm going to give myself, like, half credit for that, actually. I think for me, music is kind of what became the outlet. I don't think they expected me to go as deep into theater and choir as it did, and I'm pretty sure they also didn't think that it would make me like become the flamboyant adult that I currently am. So, you know, joke's on them, I guess. And we also get shell armor, meaning that we're immune to crits, just like Ammonite. So, yeah, well, with the Department of Education going away, there may be more undiagnosed things. And anyway, honestly, just like with Ammonite, it goes about like you think it would. I'm not bitter. Nope, that's way too much. I am thankful, though, that things like ADD, ADHD, etc., I am thankful, though, that they have made as much progress as they have on figuring out, like, what it actually is. Because I know my best friend, Ron, he got diagnosed with it, and in elementary school, they just thought that he was a coked-up kid. It's not until middle school, high school that they actually figured out what the hell was going on with him and why he couldn't focus on stuff. It's gotten better now that he's an adult and he can kind of channel that to figure out like how he should be doing things, but I know there for a while it was rough for him. Also, for those that watch my YouTube shorts from a year ago, those Playboys are still in the trunk of my car. I don't know why I thought about that, but they are definitely still there. Yeah, I found out that one of my coworkers, she went to a Catholic middle school, and she said that until she got to high school and like actually like a regular high school that wasn't centered around that, she said school was rough for her. So I can only imagine what it would have been like when you and I were kids, because she just turned 20. Or yeah, she just no, yeah, she's turning 20 in a couple weeks. We've got a good 13 to 14 years on her, if not a little bit more. I think I want to say you're like 1 year younger than me, maybe 1 year older. I know we're within a year or two of each other, or maybe I'm just way out of left field. I don't know. Like you think it would. So, with that being done and set out of the way, we can go ahead and get the beginning of the game started and then make our way through the forest. Now, the forest. Okay, so yeah, we're within a year, because I am 33 now, 34 in April. God, I'm 34 in April. Yeah, I work with a bunch of little bibbies. Now, the forest proves to be easy as long as we don't get poisoned too early on. But before we go back to Brock,
how many people
there
do
is
like
one move that I'm wanting to get access to.
one? How many people work at the library? And two, how old are they usually? Because where I work at a pizza place, most of the time for me, it's people's first job kind of deal. So they don't know what they're doing. Who is this? Who is who? This is Brickerboom. You just subbed to me. I am your husband. I know that I shaved my beard, but I feel like I am probably looking about the same.
Now, Absorb is a horribly weak move, only 20 base power. However, it'll still do super effective damage against Brock. So, we go through the forest, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and head back to the optional rival fight. Pidgey is up first, and honestly...
Oh, Bailey. The only person that I saw today, aside from you and Megatron. Your coworkers. Okay, I was kind of curious, because, like, I know with us, the library in town, at the high school I went to, it was kind of the same thing. You had either the bibbies that were just kind of starting out, figuring out what the hell life was, and then you had people that had been there that scared the shit out of me because I thought that she was like 1,000 years old and evil. Yeah, I just found out this morning. Only in middle school, though. Elementary school and high school is a typical school. Also, for anybody hanging out, if you haven't yet, if you just happen to be creeping in the shadows, two things. One, make sure you go ahead and just give this stream a little tippy tap on that like button. Two, subscribe to the channel. And three, if you really like it, think about becoming a member. I only need one more before I can unlock more shit. So, that's cool. I want people to watch my Pokemon content where I am very much G-rated. I don't say any curse words during my Pokemon content because it feels really weird to script out cursing. I would rather it just flow organically because that's who I am as a person. And I want them to get used to that. And then I want them to watch a live stream like this and just be absolutely floored at the fact that I do curse frequently. That is like my primary objective in life right now, and I don't know why.
Pidgey is up first, and honestly, it's just a slug battle from the very beginning. With us having lowered accuracy and only Scratch to use, we spend a long time in battle. When Bulbasaur comes out, we barely have enough HP at the end to actually be able to win. But we have that out of the way, and we find our way back through the forest. We do need to level up a little bit on the way just to get Absorb. So once we get to that level, we mow down the junior trainer, and then it's time to fight.
I had a feeling you would appreciate it. Like, it's one of those things, like, I also don't want to ever become, like, stupidly famous. However, I want to be famous just enough that somebody makes a Wikipedia page about me, and if some of the information is wrong, that's even better. Like, I look at my Wikipedia page, and it's like, oh, his first name is Osmodeus, and it's like, that's not even close to right, but I love the fact that you took a shot in the dark. But Aaron, what do you think of the shorter beard?
low-key also waiting to see a message in here that says, what if the Powerpuff Girls had a Pokemon team, like, at some point while I'm streaming. It's been in my videos. It's been in almost every single poll. They haven't put it in this most recent poll, so maybe they have finally given up, but I am trying to become emotionally prepared to see that happen to me in real time. Brock starts with Geodude, and we take it to yellow with Absorb, showing just how bad that move actually is. Tackle barely bounces off of us, and then we can go ahead, take it down. Okay. That's... After that, Onix is out, and with Onix, we take it to about half as it uses Rock Tomb, and it lowers speed. Next turn, it sets up Bind, and with that, we can take it out with one more Absorb to win us the battle, and that lets us move on to the next leg of the game. Thank you, I appreciate that. The person that ended up cutting my hair, they were like, yeah, I could definitely tell that you take care of it. You do, however, have, like, one small patch that's, like, knotted here, and then they were like, you have another area here that just looks a little bit rough, but they go, you actually take care of your beard, and I appreciate that because it makes it so much easier to cut. If I do, I'll send you a picture. If I do ever grow it back out, which I probably will at some point or another, I want to kind of regrow it out like this. I'm going to send you a DM of it. There you go. Because I think if I do that, it'll look decent. Yeah, like, I think it'd look alright if I did that. I think I could pull that off. But, before I do that, I do want to lose a little bit more weight. I've lost about 3 or 4 pounds. Or, no, 5. I want to lose at least 10 to 15 more before I would do something like that. That would be, like, my reward, is being able to shape my facial hair how I would want to. Is it healthy to set up goals like that? I don't know. Go ahead. Let's talk a little bit. First and foremost, I'd like to remind you, if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe to the channel. I stand by that. We now have access to memberships, and at the time of writing this script, I just need 2 more to be able to unlock some more emotes. Once I get those unlocked, I'll probably be commissioning some more from the amazing Akio Eri, who made this lovely chippy. Did I save those? I don't know if I saved those emotes. I don't think I did. I think I was a goobery goober. Was I a goobery gooberstein? I think I was. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go grab those off Twitch. Okay, that's fine. I'm not upset, you are. Okay, I don't remember how to do this, I'm not gonna lie. Emotes! Can y'all tell that I don't really use Twitch anymore? I used to be able to do this kind of stuff like no other. Where's the other one? There it is. Why must you escape me? Okay. But yeah, that's one thing that eventually I want to do. I think that it'll look pretty alright. Are you kidding me? What do you mean? There's an image right there, and you're... Okay, fine. I'll do this the hard way, then. That's fine. You'll let me increase the image size, but not whatever. You know, technology is great and all when it works. But more often than not, technology and I do not get along. Oh, Jesus, that does not look good. Okay, it looks better when it's smaller. Eating emote and the Snorlax emote. I'm gonna just... God. Emotes really are not meant to be viewed in any bigger size. Emote? Christ. Okay. What are some things, though, that you want to see with memberships as we go forward? I don't... And that is something that I want to kind of propose to stream as well, if y'all are watching. And even if you don't have a membership, I do want, like, ideas of stuff that you want to see from memberships. There are certain tiers that are set up, and I think as the tiers go on, like, they naturally give you more benefits, but, like, one thing that I always make sure with the tiers is that it shows that you are a member. It shows your comment before it shows anybody else's. So if you and Billy Bob down the road end up commenting at the exact same time, your comment is going to appear first. But I want other ideas as to little things that I can go ahead and add as time goes on. Eventually, I'll probably get the Patreon started back up. I haven't updated that, and we're not going to talk about it, but I just need ideas. I'm not creative enough to do this. I love you more. I hope that your knitting and crocheting goes well. I hope that the library stuff goes well, and I love your face. I don't plan on making a members first video because this has and always will be a free channel, but I at the very least would like to add a few extra benefits for Also, we have an apple pie in the oven right now, and I'm kind of excited about that. For those who are able to show that kind of financial support. I'll leave it at that, and then humbly remind you that the dome fossil is the best fossil. I stand by it. So, fun fact, I literally just recorded this about 20 minutes ago. Maybe an hour. We've been live for, what, 28 minutes? Okay, so yeah, about an hour ago, I just went ahead and recorded this. But I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday so far. A little longer, so let's take a look and see what happens. I have tomorrow off, which means if I choose to, I can stay up a little bit later working on stuff, or I do the responsible thing and go to bed. So what that means is that I'm probably going to stay up later and work on stuff, let's be honest. I say while yawning. We do have a couple options, but honestly, I kind of want to see if we can go against Misty. We have a super effective move, even if it is truly awful, but it may allow us to stay in the battle a little longer, so let's take a look and see what happens. Staryu is up first. I think, hello! How are you today? I think once me and my friends end up finishing BG3, I think I'll end up going back to doing Lego streams on Saturday. As of right now, because I still bought Legos even while I wasn't building them, I have a Fallout set that my wife got me for Christmas. I have the Lego house up that I think the wife also got me for Christmas. I have a Butterfree Lego set that has never been built that I got myself, an Atari Lego set that's never been built, and then my friend got me a Book Nook. And that looks incredibly frustrating, but also kind of fun to do. But how are you doing today, friend? First, and it uses Harden as we open with Absorb, taking it to not quite half. Water Pulse does a good chunk of damage, and we Absorb again, taking it to nearly red. Another Water Pulse takes us to 16 HP before we take it out, and healing to exactly half. Okay. Now, normally, while I would do this, if I'm not streaming, I have either music or something like that going on in the background or TV, but I feel like that would be overstimming as hell while on stream, while also listening to me yap. So that's why if there are little bits of quiet, I apologize. Immediately knocks us out. Okay. Oh man. I'm thankful I have tomorrow off. Our power got knocked out Monday from the high winds that we had from the tornado. It didn't come back on until like 2 a.m. Spoiler alert, I can't sleep without a fan, so I did not get to sleep till about 2 a.m. and then had to be up hella early to get the kiddo to school. So that was not great for me. Alright, let's try the rival instead. Pidgeot. Yeah, if y'all are able to sleep without box fans, by the way, y'all are more powerful than me. Rock Tomb, taking it to a sliver and lowering its speed as Gus connects for a little, and then we take it out with Scratch. Can I make polls on YouTube, like, while streaming? Because that'd be cool. I don't think I can. Yeah, no, I don't think I can. Damn. Scratch. After that, the Bulbasaur comes out, and with grass moves, it's a lot scarier. We do manage to take it to almost half, and then Vine Whip immediately knocks us out. Because I was going to see if I could put a poll up on if you sleep with a fan or not. Well, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know, like, did you end up having to make a new account to be able to do that, or did it actually let you change your name? And editing is going pretty okay. We're already almost 5 minutes in. I guess I finish more when, you know, I'm not distracted by TV and music and my trap shit. Anyway, yeah, I have like 5 Lego, or not 5, well, Actually, yeah, about 5 Lego sets in the background. So I'm thinking that after Baldur's Gate 3 is done, on Saturdays, I'll start doing Lego streams again for 2 or 3 hours and then finishing up with DBD for a couple hours. Um, and then here soon on Tuesdays, sometime this month actually, because it's me and Baby Rhino's birthday month, we are going to be forcing ourselves to do a 100 complete randomizer race. So we have to do everything. All Scratchy Boy tokens, literally everything has to be done before we can consider ourselves the winner. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I will never complain about another subscriber. Oh, pie. Hold on.
I got pie.
Yeah, pie.
Did you use another sub?
Yeah, Topaz. Not membership, sub. Like, actual YouTube sub.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Isn't
pie.
that what I did?
No, so you did membership. Membership is different. Yeah, she had another account that she subscribed under, so I was at 1,177. Now I'm at 1,178. For memberships, I still have 3. You, and 2 others.
Okay.
Yeah. Topaz says hi, baby.
Ha!
Well, the way that I look at it is that I leveled up in life, so that means that I have to level up the challenge rating. Isn't that how things are supposed to go? I mean, I already know by living in America, I'm already kind of playing on hard mode, but still. Yeah. Things are, they're not looking great here in the US of A right now. It's okay. It's fine. I have apple pie right now. What could go wrong? And it's still warm because it's fresh out of the oven. Also, Topaz, what have you been up to? I try. I really do. Because at the end of the day, like, I know that there are people that have it worse than me. So I don't want to spend too much time bitching about the issues in my life kind of deal. That's why with, like, donations, when I was doing the stuff for the car, and when I'm like, hey, if you want to help me and, like, do the whole membership thing, I'm like, you always got to make sure to take care of yourself first, because as much as I hate to say it, ain't nobody going to be here to be able to do that for you. I want you to be able to look at me and say, yeah, I may not have been able to sub, but I was at least able to be your friend. That's more important to me than monetary stuff. We try this battle about 8... We try this battle... Oh, I fucked up there. Boop. Oh, stop. I appreciate you. You're so damn sweet. Also, Topaz, what do you think of the shorter beard? We try this battle about 20 times, or 18 times to be really specific, and we take the Pidgeotto down in one shot whenever we get a high roll on the damage with Rock Tomb. Listen, that... Whew, I use that pretty much... Let's see. I think I use it about 4 times a week. And then I tripped up the stairs. That hard drive has literally made things so much easier for me. Because I can just take the videos and then plug and play. That is the biggest compliment that you could have given me. I have actually been now for about 3 or 4 weeks now. I have actually been 5 days a week making sure to hop on the treadmill. I've only lost about 5 pounds of fat, which is still like a huge improvement. I'm not saying that it's not. But I have been able to notice like in my face is getting a little bit smaller, and then my pants are also, to Lady B's benefit, my pants fall down a lot easier. Stop. So yeah, I've been working out a lot recently. But I am glad that it looks good. I just got it shaved earlier today. I'm still getting used to actually being able to see my neck and everything. Since we outspeed Bulbasaur, we actually get an incredibly lucky crit and manage to take it out with our Rock Tomb. Nope, it is definitely 100% intentional. My goal is to get to, because right now, at my absolute heaviest, I weighed 232 pounds, and I felt like a big old piece of poop more often than not. I'm just very good at hiding it. My goal, though, is to get to about 200, hopefully by the end of the year, and just kind of go from there. I'm not focusing as much, though, on the actual pounds lost, because I know that obviously my legs are getting stronger, and I'm working out with like a medicine ball, and then I gotta bring in the kettlebell and start working out with it. So I know that, yeah, I'm probably still gonna be about the same weight, because I'm gonna be building up muscle instead of fat. So I'm just kind of focusing on like the inches lost in the stomach and in the face. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, so I went from, it's funny because I told Lady B that I was gonna drink a Pepsi today. I think I drank maybe 3 or 4 drinks, and now I'm already done with it. Cutting out pop has been the biggest thing. And then I've also started weaning myself off of energy drinks entirely. Move on. So just those couple things, I mean, it helps a lot. I've also been starting to eat more like when, let's see, I'm trying to think of the way to say this. I'm not eating like crappy food as much. I'm starting to eat like rice and chicken with a little bit of fried beans and corn rather than the fried food at my workplace. Like, just trying to do those little changes makes such a huge difference in the long run. After that, Abra can't do anything, and since Rattata doesn't have any moves that can do neutral or super effective damage, we can take it down without having too many issues and move on. Let's see. Okay, that's good to know. I would like to be able, this is very much a vanity goal, and I'm more than okay with it because those are fun to have sometimes. I want to be able to do clap push-ups again. I used to be able to do a full set of 20 of those. I can do about 3 now, but after that my arms are completely shot. I want to get back to being able to do 20 again. Now, the good news is we can level up on some Pokemon trainers to the north, and on top of that, if we can't beat Misty, which, spoiler... So my grandpa, he was in the army when he was younger, and he taught me how to do diamond push-ups, clap push-ups, and the one that I've never been able to master has been the one-arm push-up. I used to be able to, put the arm behind the back. I'd be able to get down, but I could never keep my balance long enough to actually push myself back up. Thankfully, it wasn't a strength issue. It was just you're a fucking klutz issue. Yeah, I think by the end of the year, I think is kind of setting a fair and realistic goal, because, like, and I didn't want to set a goal like, yeah, I can do this in 3 months, because overall, I feel like that's not realistic, because from what what I've researched with it is that the first month you lose, a decent little bit, like you were saying, in water weight and stuff like that. Then after that, it's a much harder grind, because you've lost that initial jump, if that makes sense. Spoiler alert, we still get rolled a bit, but we can go to the route to the south heading into Vermilion. So after doing a lot of grinding, and of course, knocking out a little bit of stuff like getting the bike, we head back to fight Misty and see how things go with a little bit of extra firepower on our side. But I also feel like I have been talking about myself way too much. I want to know how things are in the world of Topaz. Um, if you're not wanting to say, I understand entirely. Power on our side. Um, my God, why did I try this so many times? Jesus. What's if you don't mind talking about it, what's been going on like, is it just that your health has kind of been leaving you so drained that you don't think that you can come back, kind of deal? I'm sorry that you're dealing with that, though. I'm so happy. I'm glad that things are going better, like, overall. I know that obviously the health portion, the health portion's never fun to deal with, but I am glad that, like, moving and things like that are going to be going good for you. As always, is up first, and we hit Rock Tomb for a one shot. Would it be possible in the cards for you to do, like, I'm trying to think, like, short streams? Like, hey, this is just a quick pop-up stream while I have the energy? Okay. Okay. You've probably tried. I'm spitballing ideas. Have you tried, like, smoothies? This way you can still kind of get your calories and whatnot without actually having to, like, chew and swallow food. Starmie is out. We take it to red, lowering its speed. Misty heals up. We take it back to red, lowering its speed again. With the 2 speed drops, we're actually able to go ahead, outspeed it, and take it out. Yeah, Because if I remember right, like all that stuff, you are in Canada, correct? If I'm remembering correctly. Because I want to say, if I remember right, one of my buddies, wow, one of the people that I watch on YouTube, he lives in Canada, and he had to wait 6 months to see a doctor about heart palpitations that he was having. I am not 100% sure if that speed drop was needed. I am horrible when it comes to doing the math and calculations, like some people. If you know, let me know. Cool, let's move on. Now, that's where I struggle to leave the house and do the shop. Okay. Wow, that is... Huh. That almost sounds like a phobia. Maybe, have you tried, like, have you tried things like maybe like Chewy or Factor? Because they do the whole, like, we'll send you customized meals that are meant just for you. This way you don't have to worry about the wasting food part. It would be customized food for you, you know? 14 days, okay. God, that's gotta be rough, I'm sorry. Go ahead and head to the ship. I know I'm spitballing a lot of ideas, but some of the struggles. I want you to be healthy. That's all I promise. We've had. I don't bother fighting through all the trainers. I just grab the items that we need and then go challenge the rival. If for some reason we can't beat the rival, then we'll have plenty of trainers that we can still knock out, including those on the way to Dark Cave. Kabuto has definitely been struggling a little bit for the beginning of the game, but I'm hoping that for the back half of the game, things will go better. After we get these two battles out of the way, we'll go ahead and talk about what we have coming up next. Rival time. Pidgeotto is... There we go. I am an empathetic slut. You are correct. No, you're fine. Listen, we've all been in like those rough patches. Once you are able to move out and get a place of your own, then I feel like a lot of freedom and a lot of ease comes with that. Like, yeah, it sucks because you're like, damn, I gotta buy my own groceries now 24/7 kind of dealio. Or you may be doing that. I don't know. But no, I think that it is totally fair that that's a struggle, because if she's taken up the entire fridge, and also when you live with somebody else and they sometimes steal your food, like, that doesn't make it any easier, you know? I may be an empathy slut, but I am an understanding one. That helps too. When do you guys, when are you moving? Or do you have a date set yet? Oh my goodness. Also, I don't know how much YouTube lags in comparison to Twitch. So if like the moment that you hear this, just type in like something goofy because I'm curious. Yikes. Yeah, that is I get that because like I'll tell you off stream sometime. Oh, okay, so it's not much of a delay. Great. Uh, thank you. No, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, like, emotional abuse is still abuse. Like, it's still a barrier that you have to overcome. And those type of things tend to stick with you a lot more than what physical does, you know? So, I understand. If I could help, I absolutely would. But just know that if you do have to talk, I am always available. I may not respond right away, but I am always willing to listen and help out best I can. So we open with Rock Tomb, taking it down in one go. After that, Ivysaur is out, and we continue with... Also, we need to play DBD together again sometime soon when you get to feeling a little bit better. We continue with Rock Tomb, taking it below half as it goes for Sleep Powder, but misses, and we can take it out next turn. Also, Lady B, the pie, pretty good. Bloodshot takes it down for a clean one shot. Eradicate is last, so we take it to yellow as Hyper Fang doesn't do much, so we can take it down to win the battle. I said that the pie is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, because you probably already know this, but I'm a sleepy hoe. By midnight, 9 times out of 10, I am usually asleep. I wish that I wasn't such a morning-ish person, because unfortunately the people like you that do stay up later, I never get to fucking see, it feels like. Give the captain a quick old rub down, grab Cut, and defeat the trash can puzzle. Let's see if we can defeat Surge. But I think unfortunately, I think I'm still kind of full from dinner, because I am struggling to finish off this piece of pie. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand why you would need to see a dietitian for that, because, like, so many things have gluten in it. Yeah, I still got a big old, like, hunk left that I haven't been able to get through. I do know, the good news is, you know, they got, like, a lot of places, pizza places, restaurants, things like that, do typically include, like, gluten-free options now, so it does make it easier, but it's still a lot of stuff that you gotta watch out for that you probably didn't expect. I just got an email from the New York Times that says 4 weird signs that you're getting older, and I feel attacked. Probably just kind of gotta stick to, like, sausage and potatoes. Surge starts with vault orbit. We take it down with. Well, I will say that also, like, and I'm not saying it's an excuse, but it is a bit of an excuse for, like, where I work, for example. We gluten is all around. So it's one of those things of it's still airborne. It's still getting onto the gluten-free food. So it's difficult. Good. I'm glad that you, like, knowing that you know that makes me feel a lot better. And the fact that you do know that your dietitian can help set up stuff like that, that's great. That means that you're already making steps to be able to improve your health. Yeah, I work at a pizza place. Flyers, pizza, and subs. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, I want to say Parker's roommate Cody is celiac. I want to say. I think they have celiac disease. I could be wrong, but that sounds right. You could try, because I know that they've, like, mentioned it willingly in the Discord. Their name is Master Noob. They may be able to help you with stuff that's worked out for them, because they are also based out of Canada. So if you tag him in the Discord saying, hey, Bricker is like 90% sure he heard you say that you have dietary restrictions, can you possibly give some ideas? They may be able to help too. Oh, you already know him. Okay, never mind. I'll just fuck off, I guess. Oh, are you? Like, do you know each other IRL? Because I swear to God, if I find out that you've got to meet Parker... Okay. If you got to meet Parker before I did, I was going to be so insanely jealous of you, I'm not going to lie. Parker is my love. Vault orbit, we take it down with a single mud shot. However, the next time if you make your way into the U.S. and you're feeling brave enough to visit Ohio, you should totally let us know. We can set up a little meet. We continue with Mudshot, taking it down in one go as well. I'm just saying, I get pretty good hugs. Oh, that's not too bad. Raichu is his last Pokemon, and he uses Thunder Wave, and naturally we stay paralyzed, because why wouldn't we? Shockwave does a good chunk of damage, taking us to well below half, and we stay paralyzed again, and get knocked out. Yeah, I mean, that would be... I think, Lady B, last time we did, hell, we went to Illinois and back, or no, we went to Indiana and back during a day. So, like, if you would make a detour here, I'm just saying. Lady B cooks some bomb ass food that we could make sure is gluten free for you. That's why I'm working on the arm strength to make sure that I make up for it in bear hugs. Now this does take a... Eventually I'll be able to give those hugs where I pick you up a little bit when we hug. Exactly! I say get back in there and I squeeze harder. And that's true, Lady B. You do. And I like them. I am 5'5" and a half. I don't know what unit of measurement do y'all use for height? Is it... I think you use centimeters? Oh, do you? Okay, okay. Yeah, so I'm 5'5" then. Tetris. That is a game that I feel I would do well in. Now, this does take a lot of attempts, just like some of the other battles between Thunder Waves and Raichu knowing Double Team. It takes a while. A few, way too many attempts in, we take down the first two Pokemon, just like before. Oh, wait, did I accidentally... Yeah. Accidentally deleted that. Don't need to be doing that. Okay, that just means that it's going to look even more awesome when I pick you up. I see no issue with this. First two Pokemon, just like before. We get to Raichu, and we actually open with Water Pulse, just kind of hoping for a little bit of chip damage. However, it just goes for Shockwave, so even though it does a lot of damage, it doesn't paralyze us, and it also doesn't do Double Team, so we swap to the slightly inaccurate Mud Shot, but we hit, taking it down, winning the battle. The Lady B is a little bit closer to your height. She's 5'7"-ish. So at least with high heels, Lady B can kind of match your height if you're standing flat-footed. Me in high heels, I'd come up to probably your boobs. Now, we have a bit more travel ahead, and the game is going to start to open up for us a little bit here. First off, we'll be able to get access to the move Ice Beam, which is I clicked
always
something
huge
I didn't
for us,
need to.
despite our poor special attack. We'll probably get Return, just to make sure that we do have a strong physical move. Erica, probably going to be an issue. Dark Cave, though, thankfully isn't too much of an issue, and we head to Celadon to go ahead and start knocking out stuff best we can. We do have those few options between Erica, Giovanni, and of course the rival at the tower. The good news is, if we can't beat Erica for whatever reason, we can always just move on through the back half of the game and then come back to her when we are incredibly leveled up. If it comes to that, I don't know. For now, though, let's go ahead. We'll try Giovanni first. Giovanni first sends out Onyx, and we open...
Honestly, with you being 5'9", I just need to have you come work at the pizza place. This way you can reach it on the top shelf for me. My manager, yeah. Yeah. Must be nice. I am a bottom shelf bitch. And even that can be a struggle. All those lies I was told as a kid about eating my veggies so I could be big and strong. Wasted. Should have just been eating candy. Giovanni first sends out Onyx, and we open up with Absorb, taking it to yellow, and it uses Bind. We use Absorb again, then we can go ahead, take it down. Man, I really just, when I'm doing editing solo, if I would just lock in, I would be unstoppable. My God. Next out is Kangaskhan, and we're not doing... Hold on, I'm gonna see... I mean, there's a lot of things I can blame him for. Like, a lot of things. Doing too much damage to it, but to be fair, even with it landing Mega Punch, it's not doing a whole lot to us either. We swap between moves, hoping to get a confusion, but ultimately no luck. We do get decent damage off Rock Tomb, then we do Water Pulse a few times, as it only uses Tail Whip before going down. Wondershare Filmora is the full thing. I have used a couple programs, but this, in my opinion, has been the easiest to use and the quickest. If you ever visit, we're just gonna trauma bond for a little while. It's fine. Now, it's just Rhyhorn, and we can take it down easily to win the battle. Trauma buddies had me a blast. Trauma buddies happen so fast. Met a girl crazy as me. Yeah, I will say that it is $22 a month. But I know that you said like money isn't the biggest concern that you have. Exactly. It just means that we can be closer friends. That's all. Oop. And now I can edit a couple shorts. Because I do daily shorts, almost daily. Monday through Saturday, I do shorts. Sunday is the one day I take off because for whatever reason, no matter what time I posted shorts on Sunday, they never hit in the algorithm. So, I can go ahead, I can get some shorts edited while we're on here. And then after that, maybe DBD, maybe Pokemon. I don't know, just depends. Yes! Oh my god, I love that. I've really only got one, so I am going to have to bring other family members into the equation just to be able to kind of keep up with that. I know that may put me at a little bit of an unfair advantage, but I hope you'll forgive me. Now these we can kind of blitz through pretty quickly. Trauma days are drifting away. Fiona. Yeah, honestly, no, Lady B's got something that she can spill. There was stuff that I'm pretty sure going on that as a kid she didn't even realize was trauma until she got older. Now I have Summer Night stuck in my head because of that stupid parody I was singing. I have a crazy story about how Lady B told me that she accidentally locked me in the backyard. And this Pokemon is just mid. The design is kind of unimpressive. The stats aren't much better than... Tell me more, like did he have a car? Yeah, you have done it more than once, and I'm upsetty biscotti about it. You joik. And you always manage to do it when it's like 90,000 degrees outside. Okay, no, you want to talk about full dad mode. So, this was probably about a year and a half ago now, maybe 2 years at the absolute most. We kept waking up in the middle of the night, either incredibly hot or incredibly cold. And we're like, why? Like, why is the AC on in the middle of winter? Why is the heat on in the middle of summer? I'm like, it's not really making sense. And then one day, I caught my kiddo. He would walk up to the thermostat, and he liked the fact that it lit up when you pressed buttons. That thermostat now has a box over it and is behind a lock and key. Craftsman. And the level of moveset always Craftsman. Basically. Though I can be swayed to use Black & Decker. Black & Decker is also really good. I put on the sorting sander, and it told me everything I needed to know. I tell you, though, I can absolutely rock some socks and sandals. Your standard water-type Pokemon. The good news is Ice Beam, Surf, Acid Armor can make you a nuisance. I'd say this is a B. Whoa. Grab grabbing way too many things. Excellent. Let the hate flow through you. You don't have to like it, but that's what peak performance looks like. E-tier Pokemon, it's definitely not powerful enough to be higher up, but it's also not the worst water Pokemon we've seen. Oh, God. Now, the real question is, are Crocs now considered dad gear? Because I see a lot of dads wearing Crocs. And the stats being straight 100s makes this thing solid overall. It's a gimmick that they keep bringing back since it works so well with Mew. They're gonna... Okay, maybe I didn't stumble in this short. I missed you too. Why do we have to do adulting and stuff like that? Clearly, we're more meant to just yap and make jokes. Yeah, like Crocs are kind of a weird one where they weren't really popular, and like everybody that wore them kind of wore them ironically, knowing that they were just not good shoes. And then out of nowhere in the past like 5 years, they've just gotten hella popular. Stupid paychecks. Stupid capitalism and whatnot ruining lives. It's stupid. Keep doing it, but the biggest issue that I think solid overall, it's a gimmick that they... I guess I should probably show that. I've seen the little pins. One of my coworkers, she actually has like pins and stuff like that in her Crocs. I haven't seen the black studded ones. I assume that it's, if I had to guess, the black studded one, are the studs like around the strap that lets you go into 4x4 mode if you need to? It's a gimmick that they keep bringing back since it works so well with Mew. They're going to keep doing it. But the biggest issue that I currently have with it is that it's another water Pokemon, and those are a dime a dozen in these games. The moveset is about what you'd expect from a water Pokemon, but the biggest issue is that this thing can only be found in Legends Arceus. I still think it's an 8. Yeah, it's 4x4 mode. Like, you gotta put those into 4x4 mode when you're getting serious. It's like Ash turning his hat backwards in the Pokemon anime. It's how you know people that you're not messing
Easier
around.
Pokemon, because it's solid, it's just awful to get.
Oh. No, I haven't seen that, and I'm kind of thankful that I haven't. Like, I have, in the past, like, 5 or so years, I have seen the pins, I have seen Crocs become relevant, and then I also saw someone that said that they have, like, house Crocs that they wear around the house like slippers. And I don't understand. Also, if anybody is listening here from the Midwest, be careful tomorrow. There's supposed to be another round of storms and tornadoes, so be weary. That's totally fair. I will let you know. I know that for the next few Saturdays, we're definitely gonna most likely, hopefully, be doing BG3. I hope. Unfortunately, they like when we do DBD, it's been kind of spontaneous recently. But I also don't know. Like, I think you've played BG3. I don't know how close we are to the end, to be entirely honest with you. Hopefully I'm on the right Pokemon. Should be Darkrai.
Shaman the...
No! I deleted the wrong stuff. Arnar. Is Shaman the next one? Yeah. Wait, did I not have Darkrai? Maybe? That would be awkward. I'm just... Date deleted. Today's the 1st. Okay. We'll restore these.
Just mid Fion.
Okay.
Manaphy. And the stats mean Darkrai.
Okay. So yeah, I just accidentally deleted it. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, that was your first playthrough? I didn't realize that. Who were you trying to romance? Big switch.
Darkrai.
No, not Asterion. How could you? I trusted you. I'm never telling Ramble.
Darkrai. And I love...
Oh, oh, that's incredible. Okay, you get a pass. Dark humor has made me understand. It is a shame that that will probably be the last Baldur's Gate game that Larian does, because they did such a phenomenal job. But I think that they said that like they're done now. Partially because Wizards of the Coast is horrible to have to try and deal with. Come on. Yeah, I don't know, like Astarion just seems a little too untrustworthy. Especially the fact that like I'm not gonna say because I don't know how far you've gotten with it. But I don't know. I just don't trust him. No, what happened? Like I'm not surprised, but the like Stardew and D&D are kind of very much opposite things. The only thing that is remotely similar is the slime monster. The design is this Pokemon. The stats are solid with H. I'm in a corner. Yes, Throne, I am aware that items on my wish list are out of stock. That's because I never update the thing. I probably should, but I am a horrible person at remembering that. What the hell? Like, I understand to a degree wanting to kind of keep your IP. Like, I do get that. However, you being greedy about a mod, like people aren't buying Stardew just so they can put BG3 characters into it. They're putting BG3 characters into it because they bought both, enjoyed the game, and just want to be able to like add a little more fun to it. Get absolutely fucked. That's ridiculous. I hate it. It's fast. It hits hard. It learns moves like nasty. I don't get it. I really don't. Alright. Uh-oh. Hold on. I gotta let my baby child in, so I'm gonna turn off the camera. Hold on. I don't know. Nope, that's the wrong one. Why can't Cam? That's why. Alright. I'll still be here, though. I just don't want him to show up on cam. I don't know why you locked it. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Still got a bit of a cough? Ooh.
Is he Brendan?
Yeah. You want to come here?
What happened? What am I doing?
You're playing with the Lego Pikachu thing.
It's not Lego.
What is it then?
Mega.
Yeah. You want to come here? Yo, Goober. Come here. You want to say hi, Topaz?
Hi.
Mwah. You gonna get some good sleep?
Is that?
That's my old D&D character.
What?
No. No buttons. What did I just tell you about no buttons, Goober?
No button.
Yeah. Give me now. You were so rotten.
Oh. He turned the camera
Yep.
on.
What did I do?
You're good. I got L.
Let go.
You're not supposed to be pressing buttons. That's why I told you that. You might need some more cough meds. No. No, stop it. Can I have a hug? A no button hug, please. And a kiss. Kiss.
He is pushing all the buttons right now.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Do I right press the Deb?
Yeah, probably.
Good night.
Good night, buddy. I love you.
What's this?
That is D&D stuff.
Good
That's true. I
night.
didn't say that he couldn't. Good night. Love you.
Work.
I'm working.
Work.
He said love you.
Work, Dad.
I am. What a goober.
I love you.
Love you too.
Work, Dad.
I am. What a bossy little butt. Plot and Dark Pulse. HP being the lowest. It's fast. It hits hard. It learns moves like nasty. But yeah, he is doing pretty well. They only have like, I think, 40-ish days of school. Oh yeah, like I can send you a picture off stream at some point. Dude couldn't deny me even if he wanted to. Plot and Dark Pulse. I think it's an S. Like, poor kid looks just like me. To your Pokemon because the design is incredible. Like I said, the stats are great. Thankfully, you can learn plenty of moves with TMs to kind of make up for that lack of moves that you can learn upon level up. But that also seems to be just an issue with legendary Pokemon in general. Okay. The good news is, we're kind of cranking through these shorts as well. Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't have a whole lot planned. I just kind of wanted to hang out for a little bit. I already know that the 70 watch hours that I got from the 12-hour stream is absolutely not going to be the average that I typically pull. But I also kind of low-key enjoy streaming on YouTube every once in a while. Did I export that video? I did. Alright, get rid of that one. We'll just do this the slow way. Yeah, I get that. I usually end up muting him too. But him and I, like, he typically goes for the more, I guess, like, manic style streams, and I typically go for more, like, the, just general chill and hang out for a little while streams. It's two very different styles, but when we get together, we're both just kind of obnoxious assholes. Shaman the Hedgehog. Get it? Because that is one thing that I will say I desperately, like, I do miss about working from home is being able to watch people stream and stuff like that. Because what it used to be, like, I would have 15, 20 minutes in between calls, or I'd be working cases that didn't require me to have to call anybody. It was kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. I love my job now, but that is one thing that I do kind of miss. It is one thing, by the way, that's very random. Oh, did I never? Yeah, I turned it back on. Okay. One thing that I didn't realize until on the way home after trimming my beard off is how much I would do this move, like stroking it while I'd be talking, until I was trying to talk to Lady B earlier and I did it, and I'm like, I don't have anything to grab onto anymore. I didn't until about a month ago. Anyway, with even stat distributions, this. Yeah, it's just it's one of those things that I didn't realize that I did as often as I did until I did it. You know. I said some words. Thing isn't too bad. Skyform allocates some of those stats and. Oh, I talked about both in the same short? That's weird. I usually don't do that. Yeah, I think with what we've worked on tonight, I will be able to probably after stream, maybe, as I'll play for an hour or two just to get the footage recorded, and then I should be able to get the rest of it written and done by tomorrow afternoon. Oh my god, me too. I'm the person that whenever I get a buzz cut, because I do have Lady B buzz my hair, I'll sit there and kind of rub it a little bit because I like the feel of it. A much different way, but at the end of the day, both of them are still gonna fall into A tier. If you look at their move, both of them are still gonna fall into A. I used to, not anymore. I used to actually have, like, shaggy hair down to my shoulders, but not so much anymore, which is probably for the best. Oh, okay. I am a little jealous of that, not gonna lie. Gotta love the Scritchy Scratch. If you look at their movesets, both levels are still gonna fall into 8. I'm in a corner. Bow, 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 oh, oh. Both of them are still gonna fall into A tier. If you look at their movesets, both. I will immediately melt. They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Those men have never had a good head scritch. Level up wise and TMs, it's not too hard to understand why. Grass Pokemon typically have a habit of not being able to do much else outside their element, and unfortunately, at the end of the day, this Pokemon is no different. That's the song that they never mentioned in the old days. Ugh. Damn. I'm talking about trying to stay up late to do work, but I get the feeling that I'm going to be going to bed sooner rather than later. Then again, I was also up at 6 o'clock this morning, so I could be to work by 7. So what shift do you technically work, Topaz? Is it second, or are you considered thirds? Because I know usually when you, like, start playing with Bumpy, it's usually a little bit later in the evening. RC. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Honestly, I only get like one morning shift a week, maybe 2 if I'm incredibly lucky. So I am more than okay. Like waking up early so I could keep that morning shift because it lets me hang out with the kiddo a little bit and see him and have what feels like a normal life. Oof. Yeah, that okay, so 5 to 1:30. Yeah, that's rough. Cuz like for me, more like my schedule's pretty well set in stone. Sunday, Monday I work 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday I work 7 to 3. I usually have either Wednesday or Thursday off. And then the other 2 days of I work 11 to 9, and then I have Saturday off. Usually, anyway. I'm excited because I get to go on vacation soon. We're not going anywhere, but having the time off to just be able to work on stuff is going to be nice. And obviously, like, I'm going to get the flower beds done and do some yard work and stuff like that. Kind of the first big yard projects of the year. Arceus, and given the fact that this is basically the creator of the Pokeverse, I guess it's probably an S tier Pokemon. I guess it's probably an S. Oh my god! If you became Late Night Cozy, would you be able to suppress the goblin energy? Yeah, I get that. I 1000% get that. Yeah. It's one of those things of like you kind of have to be able to switch your schedule around. Because like the same on the day side of things, like it absolutely shouldn't just be you, but like either we got to stay up later to be able to hang out with you, or you got to try to get up earlier to hang out with us. It does suck. S tier Pokemon having 120 in every single stat, and having 120 in. I don't think it's possible to be Aaron level Goblin. Let's be honest. No, I think you could pull off Cozy Streamer. You have a wonderful voice to listen to. It's very soothing. Every single stat, and being a normal type, means that it can learn almost every available TM. She's much more practiced. Even if it wasn't God, I'll still have to do a solo run with this thing at some point. The only downside to this Pokemon, and I'm not going to knock it for it, is that it can only have 4 movesets, just like every other one. Yeah, I think I might end up calling stream somewhat soonish, just so I can get some more script writing done, because I really do not want to do the script writing on screen, because that would be like nothing happen except watching the word count slowly crawl up. Topaz, aside from work, what are you getting into the rest of the day, though? Sorry, with the shorts and whatnot, I have to email them to myself because, for whatever reason, YouTube Shorts does not like when you pull videos from your computer, which sucks because it would be 10 times easier if it did. But it makes the sizing all weird and immediately assumes that it's going to be some kind of long-form content. So this is just a way that I found to kind of get around it to make it a little bit easier. It just takes a little bit extra time on my part. Oh, thank you, Google Calendar, for remembering that my birthday is coming up soon. That's fair. That'll be another big benefit is that when you move out and whatnot, you'll be able to kind of, obviously within reason, you'll be able to be a little bit louder and whatnot. You know, your guess is as good as mine. Either that or it is the boomer in me that I just never found the actual way that I'm supposed to do it, and I've been going about it the hard way. Who knows? It is me that we're talking about here. Oh, you are too sweet to me. I do not deserve it. Yeah, I'll be on vacation the week before my birthday, actually, so that'll be kind of nice. Ooh, that would be fun. I I've always wanted to try to do a 24-hour stream, but I am such a baby about my sleep schedule. It also doesn't help that obviously, you know, I got the kiddo to worry about. But like even before the kiddo was a thing, I still struggled to stay up 24 hours straight. You would see me hit that wall about 16 hours in, and I would just be whining for the remaining 8. More so than I normally do. I was sneaky some... Damn. See, I'm bad at remembering birthdays. Like, there was one year that somebody wished me a happy birthday, and I had to double check the calendar because I didn't even realize it was my birthday. But I think Sleepy Topaz is going to be funny in the worst way, but my birthday is within 2 weeks of stream. That'll be cool. That'll be a good little, like, duo reason to set that up and do that. Like, you can come up with some incentive goals. If your dudeski wanted to pop on stream for a little bit or play games with you, assuming he has the setup, he could probably do that. It'd be you could do a lot of really fun things with that, I think. I will definitely have to make sure to try and pop in and bother you for a little while, though. Because Sleepy Topaz sounds like a fun topaz. I can't remember if you said or not. Have you figured out, like, when you're going to be moving out? Like, have you set a date or anything? Okay. Well, if you want any additional ideas, I'm always more than willing to help out as well. But I think for the night, I'm going to go ahead and call it and get some stuff done off screen here for a little bit because I got one day to finish up the video that I gotta post on Thursday, but it was actually nice getting to sit down and talk and stream and hang out and whatnot. And I'm glad that I was able to hear from you for a while. I am gonna try to be back on Saturday, though Saturday will be a Twitch stream because it'll be BG3. I don't stream on YouTube on Saturdays because unfortunately it wrecks the algorithm for my Pokemon video that I usually post. So there's that. Okay. No, that'll be good. If there's anything I can do in the US to help with the move, let me know, even if it is just sending the occasional funny gift to keep your spirits up. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to hop off here. I love you. I hope that you have a good rest of your week. And if you're lurking and hanging out, I love you too. I hope you all have a great rest of your week and a safe week. We don't have to worry about a raid. I'm just going to go ahead and click in stream. And if you want to hang out, the Discord is always open. But I love you guys. Bye. I appreciate you.